Hey folks, hey friends, welcome to the Vitruvian Live. Today is Tuesday, December 4th. Getting closer to those holidays, it's going fast, and we already drew names for my family, so I know who I have to buy a present for. We still need to get some lists though, so I know what I can choose from or in what direction I should pick something. And with my in-laws, we still have to draw names and get lists and stuff like that. I do have so we normally have this budget that we choose, and we should not go over budget. I think most of the time I do, but I'm going to try to keep it down a little bit because it's an expensive month, December, isn't it? With all the presents. There is a birthday coming up that I have to pick a present for. There is Christmas, New Year, my godchild, so a lot of presents to buy, and so I'm holding back to buy other things because I have some ideas on what I want to have, but I'm of course not buying it myself. I have to put it on the list first, and then we'll see in after the holidays what I have to buy myself. It's actually a crazy thing, right? So everybody says, okay, let's draw a name and we buy a present, and the budget is, let's say, 30 euros. So what's the difference between that and just buying something for yourself for 30 euros and just not doing presents? Well, I guess it's the tradition, the atmosphere, the opening the presents, right? I guess it would be not as fun without it. I guess. I'm not sure. Tell me what you think. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give Orange a call. So customer service Orange, and Orange is the provider of my television, my internet, my cell phone, and that of Elise's from that. So we have everything there. And update, yes, we have problems with our television, with our connection. We have problems since end of September, and since end of October we have no television at all. So it has been almost, I think, 6 weeks since we had a working decoder. Well, since we had a somewhat working decoder for our television, now we have nothing at all. So for I guess it's about 20th or time that I'm going to call them. So I'm going to call them. Of course, you don't have to listen with me, but I just want to keep you up to date a little bit. So let's see what they say this time. So far, they couldn't help me. They call us, don't call us, we call you. And the other one said, don't let us call you because we won't probably, so call us. So they don't know how they work themselves. So very curious on how they will work today. So let's push that button and let's give them a phone call. So I have to enter some numbers, which of course I know by heart. Also the music will be very interesting. I know, might not be interesting, this one. So they're all, so I'm going again in line. So tell me, is this a song from a Final Fantasy game? I'm not sure. It sounds familiar. It's always the same song, by the way. So I might have to do a lot of editing, that's for sure, for this episode, because this might take a while. So I guess I'll be back. So you might see that my face is more red than it was before that phone call, and let's just say I got someone on the phone very quickly right after I said I'll be back. Someone was there, so that was the only good news about this. So wow, this is crazy, right? So I told them, so this is the I lost count how many times I called them, and so You always have to tell your name, your phone number, so they can connect that to each other, so they know that you're the person that's calling. And so lately I'm starting with, well, you probably see that my file is the biggest file, that the dossier is the biggest one that you ever seen. And problem with a call center is it's always someone else, so they always have to look into it anew again. And yeah, okay, so, and the answer is, I can see that's the problem. Yeah, I know that's a problem, because we're dealing with this for over 2 months now. And they are working on it. I hate that answer. I really do. It makes me go crazy. They are working on it. So I asked them, still politely, I said, this is not a personal attack. I had a lady on the line. I said, this is the answer I get every time. Who are they? And what are they doing? When will I get one of they on the phone myself, so that I can hear what the hell they are trying to do, how they are trying to solve this? The answer was, it's not possible to get them on the phone. I was like, okay, so I started to get annoyed. So I told him, okay, so they could easily be some of those cigarette smoking monkeys that write the scenarios of Krusty the Clown in The Simpsons, typing on a typewriter or on a computer, if they know how to use a computer. I don't know. She said it wasn't a monkey, but it might as well be, because it's like they are working on it. It's like they don't exist. They're some abstract thing. They. Oh man. So this is how I look when I get annoyed. So now we're going to take other steps. So there is this thing called Ombudsdienst. I have no idea how it's called in English. Let me see if I can find it online, if there is an English word for it, because it might not exist in other countries. But anyway, you can contact them when you are, well, when a customer service of a certain company or whatever is not what it should be, and you are really get disadvantaged. So the ombuds, apparently. So I got a phone number for that. So we're going to take further steps. This is just crazy, annoying, disrespectful, as well, and it makes me mad and angry, and I'm not used to that, and I don't like that. I'm a very gentle person, and I hate being angry and annoyed. So remember this face. If I ever have this face in front of you, then you know something's wrong. Okay, folks, this was a special episode, so I just wanted to do this. And oh man, if you are someone living in Belgium and you're thinking about taking the step to Orange Belgium as your provider for your television or whatever, I'm not sure if I can advise it. It is cheaper than the other ones, but man, oh man, they suck. Sorry about that. Okay, folks, thank you for watching this episode of the Vitruvian Life. I hope to see you all, I think, tomorrow, and I hope I will be a little bit more happier. Oh, I'm still okay, but it's the answers that you get, and well, there are no answers, so that just annoys me. Thanks again. If you like what you saw, give a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me in different states of mind, then push the subscribe button, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you again, and see you soon. Bye.